Welcome to the podcast, JAWA. Sorry, I'm gonna start over. Hey guys, welcome to the JAWA Pad podcast. All right, okay, no, I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay, I'm gonna do it right. This is gonna be for true. Yo guys, welcome to episode 1 of season 4 of the JAWA podcast. Yes, I said it right. Okay. I'm here joined today on Skype for a change. Usually we're on Google Hangouts, but we had some sound issues, and I'm here with Starkiller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm here with Bandeth, who you just heard laugh. What's up, Bandeth?
Doing good.
Yeah. Anyway, today we're going to talk about a decade of JAWA. 10 years, guys. That's like older than people who are in 3rd grade right now. That's crazy. But yeah, that's a long time. Like, we all deserve a pat on the back, especially Link, who has now been recognized as our founder, one of our founders. I don't think this needs very much discussion. I mean, we've kind of discussed it, but like, there's not really doubt anywhere about Link being a founder. What do you guys think?
I feel like he deserves it. He basically brought the clan up when the 2 original founders left, so technically he is our founder because he's stuck with us for this entire decade. And obviously we've had our ups and downs, but Link has stayed with us. And yeah.
Yeah, Bandith?
I mean, aside from coming up with the name and being one of the original members, like, say, hey, let's create a clan, Link's done everything that preceded that, so him being a founder is just common sense. So yeah, he totally deserves it.
Definitely. Anyway, yeah, so congrats, Link. I mean, not that you need to be congratulated because you've just done so much and that's just a given, but like, congrats anyway because you deserve it. And yeah, Link, founder. Yeah.
Make it a rank.
Yeah, you can make it a rank. That'd be cool. Anyway, so our next topic are the new counselors. We're really happy to see, too, the voting process was very difficult this time around. I mean, it's never not difficult. Like, that's such a cliche thing to say. Like, obviously it's difficult. But we got our 2 new guys in, and they're both new guys. Like, neither of these people have become counselors in the past. So this is exciting because it's rare where we take only new counselors. And Arceus and Starkiller are our newest counselors, and they've both been doing a really good job so far. Starkiller, what are your thoughts on Starkiller and Arceus getting counsel?
My first thought is it's Arceus, not Arceus.
I think it's Arceus, dude. Like, in the anime, they say Arceus, right? Pretty sure.
He doesn't care either way. Well, my thoughts on becoming counsel is I was surprised. Like, when Santos was welcoming me in, he said this member applied multiple times. He was denied, and he also likes to annoy me on Skype a lot. And that second tidbit tipped me off that it was me. And as soon as I knew it was me, my entire body like started shaking. Like, oh my god, are you serious? I got chosen this time. me and Nightmare were discussing this one day, and apparently I applied 10 times since I've been in JAWA. Yeah, the 11th time was the charmer.
11 times the charm, guys. Hear that? 11 times. No, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's my advice to anyone who listens to this. If you apply for counsel, do not get discouraged if you do not get in, because you will get in if you keep having determination to get in. That was actually the 2nd or 3rd time I tried joining, and I got discouraged. That's what Bandeth told me, never to stop trying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Starkiller is living proof, everyone. Yeah, good job. Congrats, man. You deserve it.
And for those who want to know, my first big thing I've been doing since Bandeth abandoned me on this was basically on the wiki profiles. any mention of JAWA, I basically formatted it so it's colored like it should be. I went through, I don't know how many profiles there are, but well over 100, I'm sure.
Nice, dude. That's crazy. That's probably more wiki work than I've done in like the last 6 months. I'm not proud to say that, but I don't really get on my wiki game very much. Anyway, yeah, Starkiller. And Bandeth, what are your thoughts on the new counselors?
Well, I voted for both. I wasn't 100% sure on either one, to be honest, but Starkiller's been around for a long time. He's been trying for a long time. He's grown. I would. Yeah, it's safe to say that Starkiller's grown up in this clan.
Definitely.
We're not the only thing that has helped him grow up, but I mean, it's just really nice to see someone go from like somewhat immature. No offense, Starkiller. A lot of people are immature when they first come into this clan, and then mature, and then become one of the highest ranks that you can possibly get. So it's really nice to see you achieve this and the work that you've been doing. So congratulations, dude. And as for Arceus, like he's just one of those people. Like you guys will be reading this that I said in the post. Like you just look at him and the way he talks and the common sense that he brings, and you're just like, this guy could be a council member, and that's what happened.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, obviously, I had kind of an inactive spell from July to October, really. But even then, I was like, man, like this guy, he's always there. He knows how to talk, and he definitely, it's cool. I was like Bandith. I was a little iffy on Arceus, our god of the Pokemon, whatever you want to call him. But and I'm totally secure and comfortable saying that I was reluctant to vote for him initially because I've been proven so wrong by the amount of work that he's done. So I'm happy to admit that I had reservations about voting for him. And it's really great though. It's really awesome to see that happen. It's cool to see a newer member like really take charge. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Nightwing and like other people too. But it's cool. Every now and then those people come through. And obviously Starkiller. Yeah, Starkiller. I can safely say that I've met someone on the council in person. We have met in the flesh, Starkiller.
Yes.
Now we're together on the council. This is excellent. All right, let's keep going on just for time's sake. So what moments in the clan can you recall leaving the most significant impact on you and possibly others over the last 10 years? I mean, obviously none of us have been here for 10 years, but we've been here for quite some time, especially the three of us, and Diab, who's like lurking in the shadows as always. But what do you guys think are the most, maybe just share one story or like one event that was really significant for you in your JAWA memories?
I gotta think. The last year or so, the whole thing with Dopey and Mind Trick, that was tough for me, and I kind of grew up through there because I'm trying to defend someone that I grew fond of, and he was doing all these things. He was going through this bad phase in his life with his friends, and I'm just trying to stay positive here while everyone's bashing him. And it's obviously proven because Dopey's back in the clan now. And he's the one who always asked me if I felt like it was long enough for him to reapply. Like the first time he reapplied that one time, that was me who encouraged him to.
Yeah. That's great. Bandith.
Sorry, two people talked at once, so I didn't hear my...
Oh, it's all good.
Okay. I mean, there are many events that I could choose from, some good and some bad. I'm just going to pick one that was my first real nerve-wracking moment, probably, was when I hosted the Valis Hunt for the first time. So let me take a step back here. Where event planners were charged with coming up with a good Halloween event. I was like, what? I've never came up with an event before. What am I gonna do? Like I was thinking this in my head. I didn't actually say this to anybody. Then I was with North Star in the Academy version 3. North Star's an old school member, by the way, guys. And
North Star.
yeah. But anyway, so we were just looking around trying to find a good map for it. We eventually got the event together, all the specific rules and everything. And I was like, oh my god, I hope people like this event. Because, like, we just came up with this. We have no idea if people are going to like it. We didn't test it or anything. It was just, like, fish out of the water. McFish. Fish out of water. And then... and then people really liked it. And I was really surprised because, like, the event had a lot of technical rules that some people have complained about. But they're all essential to the event being fun. And I was really happy that the first batch of people who tried it out enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
If you want nerve-wracking for me, that was the first time I lost my admin.
Oh, I remember that. Wow. Guys, another living example, man. Keep going, man. Look at Starkiller as a council member now, guys.
Yeah, after I abused my admin. I'll admit I did abuse it. I had Bandeth as a teacher, so...
Hey, we didn't finish your training, dude. I left the clan. We didn't finish.
I know Helena finished my training. I'm not saying that she's a bad admin teacher. It was all on me. I was just young, naive. I was thinking that I could telly anywhere I wanted to, telly anyone I wanted to me.
Well, he left the clan for insidious reasons. God. Sorry.
Jazzy.
Well, that's another story. Well, I'm going to tell a couple of my stories in moments that I recall leaving the most significant impact on me. There's so many, like both of you guys said, but I would say in the last 10 years, I'm actually going to use the example before I was a member of JAWA, when I was looking for a clan to join. I was in this clan called KOH, or the Knights of Honor, before I was in JAWA. And basically I hosted a Christmas or Halloween, I think it was a Christmas event on Blue Ice Twilight, and it was like a whole like extravaganza. It was called Chasing the JAWA, and we invited all of our allies. JAWA was one of our allies in KOH, and all the allies we invited, JAWA was the only clan that showed up, and they really showed up. We had really low activity, and so many JAWAs came on our server and really made it happen for us, and it was really great. And at that point I was like, man, like, what am I doing here? Like, there's no activity. Like, these JAWAs are really cool people. They like took the time to come to this server just to participate in my event, and this is the first event cross clan that I've ever hosted. Like, this is cool. And amongst those JAWAs, Helena was one of them, and she was like basically taught me how to host events before I was in JAWA. And then I joined JAWA shortly after, but before that, I remember discovering the JAWA wiki for the first time. I was like, whoa, like, this is so awesome. Like, you could click on every profile, and I remember just like imagining, like, I was like, you know, my eyes were all like, oh, like, so cool, like. And then I looked at the pages. I was like, they have a Hall of Fame, they have ranks, they have this, they have that. That's crazy, you know. And I was like, man, I wonder if one day I'll get to that Hall of Fame, or I wonder if one day I can be a council member and be listed on this page, and like, that'd be so cool. So I was like, man, there's so much to strive for. So I applied. And then the second moment for me that was really exciting in JAWA, it was when I passed the elite trials. That was a big one, but that's a different thing. This is all about me, but like, I remember that when I got inducted into the Hall of Fame, I was like, wow, like that was a year ago, I think. So like, I was like 4 years ago, like, I was like, I just had dreams. I was like, man, this would be cool. Like, wow, it'd be cool to have a page online about like clan accomplishments and stuff. And then when I got Hall of Fame, I was like, wow, like, I guess I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. But even though I had accomplished everything I set out to accomplish, I still wanted to be in JAWA, and I still wanted to be around. and it didn't even matter. The accomplishments didn't matter anymore. I had a lot of friends, and friends are better than accomplishments. So that was like the realization. I was like, man, like I don't even care like accomplishments, achievements, ranks, whatever, but like I've made like at least 100 friends from being in this clan. And that was the biggest moment for me, being like, wow, that was an impact. It was a significant impact. Like, friends, wow, cool.
Not meaning
Anyway.
Starkiller?
What?
Not meaning Starkiller? That's not one of yours?
Lol.
That was definitely up there. That was, it's one of the first things that happened that I was like, whoa, we let this guy in? And now he's a council member. Yeah, Starkiller. All right.
Okay.
So, all right. So let's cover a couple, few more topics here. We don't want to drag it on too long. So a couple more things here. What does JAWA mean to you, and has it changed your life? I mean, I kind of just answered that, but maybe you guys can answer that question. What is JAWA to you?
You want to go first, Bandeth?
Yeah, sure. What does JAWA mean to me? Well, I can't really answer that question in one sentence because it's changed over the years.
Definitely.
Like, at first it was just a video game clan for me to just, get away from the bad things that could be in my life and then just play the game and enjoy it for the skill-based stuff. And I still do enjoy that stuff, but it just became so much more the more ingrained you get in the community. It becomes a place where you can just hang out with friends, have a good time. It becomes a place where you debate things, since I like to debate things. It becomes a place where host events, all of that good stuff, and do work. Like, it does take work to be in this clan and contribute. Like, no one should scoff at the fact of if like, oh, sorry man, I can't hang out, I gotta do some wiki work or something like that. Like, people do that on actual other wikis. It's just a bit different for us because it's a video game wiki, but it's still important. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
For me, what it means to be in JAWA is like Bandeth said. What it started out with me was just it's online gameplay. It's actually one of the first games I ever experienced an online community with. And it became kind of like my family away from my family, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And it's changed throughout the years, and there's a lot of people I miss, and there's a lot of people that have returned that I miss that I'm happy to see that are back again. And it's just always changing, and that's why I always like things that are constantly changing because it gives me a new perspective on things. That's what JAWA has helped me learn in life.
Great. All right, cool. We could talk about this for a really long time, but we're kind of short on time, so we should continue. But yeah, I think we all can speak for most of the members when we say that it's more than just like a gameplay, even though that is how most of us get started. It's definitely one of those things that you get involved with and realize that it's like a lot more like than that. It's a community and friends and family. Okay, so do you guys have any plans or things that you want to accomplish in the next few years in JAWA?
Leader.
All right, Starkiller wants to be leader, guys.
Start with Nightwing, I want leader.
All right. What about you,
God,
Bandeth? Do you want to do anything in the next 5 years?
First of all, I'll say I do not want leader. If it was offered to me, I would.
Neither do I.
I would not take it. I've pretty much accomplished everything that I've wanted from JAWA. I've made friends, and I could list all the accomplishments I made, but that wouldn't do anything. So I think I would just like to continue what I'm doing right now, which is enjoying being around, not feeling pressure to play the game, just playing when I want with my friends and all that stuff, and continue to have fun.
In all honesty, that's how I feel too.
Yeah. You've fed back a little bit there, but it's cool. I think we got what you were saying. Bandeth, you still with us? You still here?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. That's great. I think for me, on the superficial, like, accomplishment, whatever level, like, I definitely want to finally be a Grand Slam champion. I've not won the Merc War. I don't stay for the Merc War. That's probably a big problem too. But, like, That's the only event. Man, I've been one event away from Grand Slam for so long. If I could win the Merc War, that would be awesome. But beyond that, like everything you guys said, like I just want to be around. It'd be awesome to be able to celebrate my 10-year clan anniversary. Like that would be awesome. Yeah. So speaking of accomplishments and competitions, the Power 10 is now a thing. Starkiller and I are managing it. And if you're watching this and if you've somehow managed to listen to us talk for this long, which that's awesome. I mean, I don't blame you. We're all pretty awesome. But if you are still listening to this right now, I suggest you immediately go sign up for the Power 10 tournament before round 1 is over, which will be very soon. It's going to be a lot more active because it's only 10 people and there's going to be less room to tolerate inactivity. And also, the page is so nice. Let's all give a round of applause to McFish for that page. I mean, that's an awesome page, guys. But the reason why we changed it from Super 20 to Power 10 is because at the bottom of the Super 20, we rarely had 20 participants. It was almost always 16 to 19 people. And it was like, all right, well, at least 5 or 6 people are pretty inactive in the Super 20. So we figured changing it to the Power 10 would be more competitive, and that's kind of what we want it to be. But like obviously still friendly, like it's not a skill-based clan, but we want it to be competitive. And making it a smaller number of people will do that. We're hoping that this will draw more interest in participation. And as far as new medals and awards, I think that Starkiller and I have been working on a little layout as to what that will be. I've had some previous ideas of maybe making it for like, so that way it's not like, oh, 1 is better than 10, like just make an award for like being this place the longest or something, or being in the top 5 or being in the Power 10 for a certain amount of time, maybe some kind of those achievements. Still in the works, but maybe those kinds of things will surface later. Do you guys want to share your thoughts on the Power 10?
Oh, being the other manager, I liked what we've done so far with Power 10. I really, really liked McFish's page. That was like a whole fresh, brand new page, separate from the Super 20. And the one thing I want still, and it'll help me and Jazzy here, I don't know if you saw the PM Jazzy, but a separate page to record all the results like we had for the Super 20 at the end there.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We should definitely do that. We should make it look nice too.
Yeah, that's another shout out to McFish. Get chopping on that, McFish.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that'd be cool. Do you have anything to say, Bandeth, on the Power 10?
You guys pretty much said it all. I'm just looking forward to doing my first match, which I will be doing on Friday.
I need to talk to Link, aka the new founder. I have to fight him on my first match. But yes,
on my match.
It's cool. I mean, that's awesome. That's great. Anyway, I just want to talk about one more thing. Unless you guys, sorry, I've been kind of just like throwing stuff out constantly. I'm not trying to like control things, but unless you guys want to talk about anything specific, I think it would be cool to spend the last couple minutes here talking about the JAWA honors, maybe?
Yes, let's talk about them.
Cool. Yeah, candidates. What do you guys see? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about those?
Most helpful council member right here.
What? Let's see. Are there any obvious ones?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this will be one of the most interesting years.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things up for grabs.
Definitely.
New clan member of the year. Who is that going to be?
Yeah, there are so many options for that. That's crazy. Yeah. The JAWA. Did you guys? I know Starkiller's won a JAWA honor. Have you ever won a JAWA honor? I've never won a JAWA honor.
No, I've never won one either. I've gotten close. I think I came in like second place for most helpful council member a long time ago, but that's it.
Yeah.
I won 2 actually.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Starkiller, I can definitely see Starkiller, you'll probably win at least one more this year, I can imagine.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I mean, like, it would be cool to win one. I don't think I'm really a candidate for any of them, but, like, that would be cool. But I definitely think there's some, like, definitive ones. I'm trying to find, like, the list now.
I was gonna say McFish could have been the new clan member of the year, but he joined exactly like a year ago, so he came in right when JAWA Honors like began again. So I don't think he's eligible for it, which is unfortunate because he would have won it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely true. McFish has done a lot. Here we go. So most improved, I want to see a couple people specifically win most improved, but then there's ones like comedian of the clan, where at this point I have no idea who I would vote for that. Maybe it's because I'm not as active as I used to be, but like darkest clan member, I don't know. I think some of these are going to be different too. I think we're going to revise a few of these awards, right? I don't know.
I mean, Zarn, comedian of the clan, to be honest.
Yeah, I could see that. But see, I could also see like other people. I could see Xantos and other people being that as well.
Most AFK is still Link.
Yeah, maybe. But Kangi though too. Kangi is also really AFK a lot.
What about Lacey?
Lacey's like not even on very much.
Most fabulous member.
Oh right, most AFK. Crap.
Yeah.
Most AFK.
There's a
Link.
difference.
Yes,
Link.
there is. Maybe I would think Kangi though. Kangi or Link for most AFK.
No, what about Nightwing, dude? He joins and goes AFK wing all the time.
That's true. That's true. See, this is why these awards will be interesting, because there's so many candidates. Most helpful council member will be very interesting. Because the council has changed, I think, more this year than I've ever seen it change before.
It's got to be McFitch, dude.
Probably.
J++, did all that work.
Yeah. I definitely see that happening. I have to relocate here because the dude came back who has the room. Okay, right, cool.
You were going to say something familiar, Starkiller, and I cut you off.
I said I agree, McFish.
Okay.
Yeah, I think McFish is probably who I would vote for, honestly. But I think that I don't know if everybody who would hold that opinion also. Most active... That's like a pool, though. That's like 4 or 5 people are probably most active.
I'm with Dizzy on that one. He's always been on. He's been trying to get people to come on.
Yeah, Dizzy's on a lot. But yeah. Wow, I can't believe my computer still has battery. System is on all the time too, though.
Yeah.
I see System all the time.
Maybe
I see.
improved clan member.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
System?
But
Yeah.
it's interesting. It'll be really cool to see these. Anyway, bottom line, JAWA honors are going to be exciting. People are screaming in the hallways at my school now. But
They're that excited too.
they're excited. Everybody's excited. Anyway, guys, I think we shall wrap this episode up. Thank you for sticking with us. I know this is kind of a long episode, but stay tuned. There's going to be more. The podcast is back in action. Ha yeah, I'm ready. Ha yeah. Ha yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah.